Drew Gibson, and welcome to the Maple Fest right here in Hebron, Connecticut. 2024. It's the 32nd year that we've had the Maple Fest here in town, and the Town Center Project is sponsoring it this year. I happen to be a director on the Town Center Project, and I'm in charge of all the live music for the weekend. We're having a great time.
Good morning, my name's Roger. I'm one of the managers here at Forever Treats.
I'm Ryan. I'm the head of finance.
Today we're bringing to you Forever Treats, which is our business that we're running out of Ram High School, out of the entrepreneurship class. We partnered with Junior Achievement to bring this business to life, and we are one of the first classes to ever do anything other than apparel at Ram High School, and everything usually stays within the school, selling in the lunchroom, run classes, and we decided as a team that we're going to come out to the Maple Fest and bring our product here. Originally we wanted to produce our product ourselves, but we had some liability issues, so that wasn't able to come to fruition. But fortunately we could buy our treats wholesale, and we managed to get it all set together, ready for the Maple Fest. And at the same time we've applied for a permit to produce them ourselves, and Michelle Nicholson across the street at the Flower Girl has allowed us to use her production facilities if that permit gets approved, which is great. She's a wonderful lady doing a lot for this town, so that's great to have her working with us and also be able to sell our product there. So she'll let us work under her guideline, and if that happens, that'll be absolutely amazing. So it's wonderful.
So we have a couple of different bag sizes with an assortment of treats inside. We have some rawhide, some just like smaller treats, and then some cookies as well. Our pricings are a small bag for $3, a large for $5, a bundle, which is 2 smalls and a large for $10. Each purchase can also come with a tennis ball, and a portion of our proceeds are going to go to the protector of animals as well.
Alright, hello from Foxglove Soap Company, a little family-owned company out of Higginham, specializing in handcrafted bar soaps, soy candles, and other health and beauty products. All handmade by either my wife or myself. Come check us out.
So I have epoxy products. Most of them are Lazy Susans. The base is wood. I work with alcohol inks, mica powders, spray paints to make the design. And then I cover them with a clear coat of epoxy so it makes it all food safe. They all have turntables, some charcuterie boards for serving cheese crackers. I'm in Stafford Springs, and my name is Fluid Details.
selling maple cotton candy for the Maple Festival. Proceeds are going to the Gilead Congregational Church over by the elementary school. Come on down, it's been a great time. There's wonderful vendors here, lots to do and lots to eat.
I own Sending Sunny Smiles, and I do care packages, so they're customizable. I have like 30 different handcrafted items, and I've been known as the bunny lady. So I have mama bunnies, these cute little baby bunnies, and my little newborn bunnies in like 10 different colors.
My Althea's Garden Tea booth. I feature USA grown green and black tea with my own homegrown blends to create a unique experience with your tea. I support local agriculture and USA businesses in plastic-free packaging, and I have a Maple Trails tea specially made for this event. It's been our best seller so far. Maple Stroop Waffles from the Lancaster Stroop Waffle Company. They support refugees. They educate and employ people in need, so that's why we support them. And we're just happy to be here at the Hebron Maple Fest.
The Mermaid. I'm a local Connecticut mermaid here visiting the Maple Fest here in Hebron. I do parties, events of all kinds, and I love playing with bubbles when Whaley is working. And yeah, just having fun today.
The premier pirate and mermaid duo of Connecticut. Alexander the Mermaid's the Maple Mermaid.
Yes, I am.
Crocheted items, keychains, and chickens, and pumpkins, and I have hand-painted mushrooms and gnomes. You should come on down to Hebron Maple Fest and check it out, and hope you have a good time.
From Loving Karma. My business is located in Andover, Connecticut. I teach Reiki and I am a feng shui consultant also. I work with my soul sister here, Lisa, from Infinite Love and Serenity, who also teaches Reiki and crystal classes with me. I make these beautiful little Reiki rocks, which are just high vibrating gemstones. And I have petrified wood pieces that are actually from Madagascar that I add gemstones to as well. So all of our stuff kind of adds the good vibes to the space, and we're also located at Over Andover. You can find us there at their shop on Route 6, and then also at Bliss and Willimantic.
Hi, my name is Jennifer with Blissful Bee Creations. We create custom tumblers to keychains, badge reels. We do card decals and scrunchies. Everything is handcrafted by me, and we're out of Middletown, Connecticut.
Okay, hello there. So my name's Frank Zickus. I'm in the Open Space Committee. Mr. Frey over here is on the Conservation Commission, and my wife Ann Zickus is formerly on Parks and Rec and also on the Conservation Commission formerly. So anyways, we're here today for a public outreach event, and we're showing people in the town all our open spaces, all the trails in town, and why we preserve open space in our community. We also are showing people about invasive species in town as well, and trying to prevent problems out in our woodlands. We've got flyers on jumping worms, invasive plants, and what else we got here? Yeah, we got some flyers on native plants that people can plant in their yard. All kinds of maps of our open space purchases that we've been doing over the years. So anyways, it's been a really popular booth this year. People have been very enthusiastic about attending and finding out about all our trails in town. And so we appreciate you coming out here and giving us the opportunity to present this to people. So thank you.
Right, well this is a nice trifold poster that Catherine Chester, who is working on her Girl Scout Gold Award, made, and this is to help prevent the spread of Asian jumping worms. It's such an important thing to do because they can destroy the ecosystem. Basically right now in March they're just cocoons, so they're the size of poppy seeds, and they could come in mulch or potted plants or topsoil, so it's really not something you would see. So you really need to know what the prevention tips are, and that is to buy seeds or bare root plants, and that way you're safe from bringing them into your property. Also, if you can use your own compost, that's the best thing for the soil. If you do absolutely have to bring in topsoil or mulch, you should solarize it first, and that's with a clear plastic tarp. You need to tuck it around your items that you're solarizing. Can't be any more than 6 inches high, and it's got to be kept in the hot sun for 3 days. So hotter than what is now, of course. You have to wait till it's warmer out. But that's the only way, really, that you can prevent them from coming on, because unfortunately many people in Hebron now, and also they're in every county throughout the state. So, and we want to avoid them from getting into our forests, because new trees, new plants can't sprout where these jumping worms are.
Hi, my name is Lori Lynn, and I create art in clay. I collect vintage metal from factories that closed in the 50s and 60s and put my artwork in place of where they would put a stone. And I'm really happy to be here today at the Hebron Maple Fest.
Doing sugar on snow. It's maple syrup on shaved ice, actually, because there's no snow this year. And the money goes to all goes to the food pantry, which is just up the street here.
We're just showing the truck to everybody, mostly kids. But these are all the tools that we may need for a fire and/or rescuing somebody from a car crash.
And push the other way, right? Push the dashboard off.
These tools are pretty heavy.
Yeah, we got these.
They're about 50 pounds, but they will.
Battery powered.
They're battery operated, so we can bring them anywhere. So we can use them to cut through pretty much any kind of metal. Get doors open, get a roof off. Same thing with the spreaders.
Candace O'Shea with the Hebron Pollinator Pathway, and we're here at Maple Fest sharing information on what we can do as citizens in terms of taking care of our environment. We have information on how you attract bees, how important bees are, and what do they do for us. We have information about butterflies and what it takes to have a beautiful butterfly garden. It's simple. It just takes a few perennials, native plants, and it also takes some host plants. We have information about birds because songbirds are grace our yards year-round, but they need our help. They need our help in terms of insects because each year when a songbird creates its nest, in order for it to fledge its young, it feeds them larvae, little baby caterpillars, and it takes 6,000 to 9,000 little larvae just to fledge a nest of chickadees. So for us, it's really important that we have trees and shrubs and flowers that are good homes for caterpillars, whether they're moth caterpillars or butterfly caterpillars. We have lots of different kinds of bees. When we think about bees, we all know about honeybees, we know about bumblebees, but what we may not know is that there are over 4,000 kinds of native bees that pollinate everything from apples and peaches to gourds and pumpkins and squashes and all of our fruits and vegetables. So those bees are out there day and night pollinating flowers that turn into the food that we put on our tables. So this exhibit is all about what we can do as individuals just to help our native partners.
My name is Darlene Kasak. I am the Education Outreach Ambassador for the Institute for American Indian Studies and a whole lot more. I am also a member of the Scatico Tribal Nation and a traditional storyteller. I've been asked and working with the Connecticut State Department of Education to work on some recent upcoming curriculum changes regarding Native American history. And we formed a committee of the 5 tribes. We have representatives from each tribe that are working with the state to provide teachers with better resources. Resources were written in our own words about our own tribes and people. This is a game that we created for our school groups called Quest Across Connecticut. Connecticut is the original name of Connecticut, and in that game it's introducing students to the concept that Native American people shared land, didn't have a word for owning land. And it also shows how territories blended. You know, they weren't straight, hard, fast lines. So it introduces children to this 12,000-year history that hasn't been talked about before with them.
There we go.
A bunch of fun stuff like campouts, hiking, and we do a lot of climbing, biking, and everything. We also make fire pits like this one here.
The next few
Who was this made by?
This fire pit itself was made by the first female Eagle Scout. Her name was Bryn Malloran back in 2021. And she made a really good job with building this, and she built this platform for us to like host meetings, and there's post holes for our flags that you can see. So we have the Troop 28 flag over there blowing in the wind, and then the 1028 flag over there. It's right now wrapped up because we don't want it touching the smoker. But
what's one of your favorite things to do in scouting?
My favorite thing to do in scouting is probably just biking and like hanging out with everyone, having campouts, because it's just such a fun activity. I like being outside. I like biking a lot.
What's your favorite trip that we do?
Probably the Cape Cod trip. So we go up to Cape Cod, we bike around 50 miles in one day. There's also a 25-mile group, but I have not done that one. The 50-mile one is really fun though.
What's the pinnacle of our scout year? Canoe trip?
Canoe trips are fun. We went to the Connecticut River. That was a great time. People.
We take the Cubs on the
take the Cub Scouts out there. It's a great time.
Yeah. Cool. So one of the pinnacle trips that we do is we do a 5-mile, 5-day, 72-mile camping trip down the Delaware River. The Scouts pack in all of their gear, their food, their clothing. At the end of each day, they set up camp, make dinner, have fellowship around the campfire, tell stories, share wonderful times, talk about the day, pack up their tents the next morning, have breakfast, and we ship out and do on average about 15 miles a day. And it's the culmination of our scouting year, where our scouts really connect with the outdoors, see lots of eagles, see lots of deer, see lots of nature. We don't spend a lot of time on our electronic devices, but we have a lot of fun. And it's about connecting kids with the outdoors, and I would encourage you to look at scouting in your own community, whether you have a son or a daughter. Look at Troop 1028 in Hebron or Troop 28 in Hebron. So, Sarah, do you want to share anything about scouting for you? Sarah is our senior patrol leader for Troop 1028.
Yeah, I think scouting is a really great experience because you get to do like stuff outside, and I think it really, we do a lot of community service like what we're doing right now, and I think it's just a great way to help out. And
what sort of community service things do we do?
Well,
Eagle Scout?
do Eagle Scout ceremonies like this one, which gave an outside space that you can use near AHM. We've had scouts fix up trails. One of our scouts actually recently fixed a trail right here that connects St. Peter's Church over to AHM. So there's a lot of projects we've done in the community that have like helped improve it. So.
Eagle project coming up is over at the Hebron Food Pantry, where they're going to be constructing.
They're going to be constructing
an outdoor raised garden bed to raise food for the people in need.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different things going on in the community that we're helping with.
Here long enough, you can explain.
But so this is a thing of syrup that we just put in, and this one has been going for a couple of hours, I guess. This one's recent, but this one, they boil it down to remove all the water from it, and it makes it more like, it makes it thicker, more like concentrated in sugar, and yeah, it's got to be at like, I think 217 degrees Fahrenheit.
219 degrees,
I think it's that like exact temperature. Any more will create candy, and any less won't make syrup like syrup.